And just like that, it's Monday morning. Morning, kids.
Morning.
Good morning. Good
Hi,
morning. Holy cow, it's early.
Is it?
It is. It's early.
What time do you normally get up?
I don't know, about noon when the sun's nice and warm.
Sounds about right.
This time.
Sounds
When kids are in school, I'm up at 6:30, six bells. Got to get them all wrestled up. Maybe even earlier.
So this is a little bit. I mean, I know the first day we had Junior, the first thing you wanted to do was change it to like an 11 o'clock show.
It's like, the morning goes all.
Are you kidding
morning.
me? I got a petition going. We're gonna get petition. No way. Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
Yep. Glad to have you here with us, Tommy.
Glad to be here. Thank you for making me part of the rotation.
We'll see how things go.
Oh, there we go. Now he drops it.
You're the one that threw in rotation, my friend. That means that there needs to be a removal of something and then it be replaced with something else when you're rotating. So for the time being, Tommy's joining us. Hey, good morning. Welcome to A New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. My name is Chris Carson, and I am a local real estate professional here in Northeast Wisconsin.
I'm Carrie Bedore. I'm a local marketing professional that can't speak this morning.
And I am Tommy Clifford, and I'm your technology professional here at New Living Now and newlivingnow.com.
Oh, goodness gracious. What a weekend. Tons of stuff to wrap up. Lots of things that happened all across Northeast Wisconsin.
Amazing weekend. Tiring.
It was. There's no doubt about that. Of course, Olympic stuff we'll chat on, the news, the events, things that are coming up. Weather, sounds like we've got some of that coming. But before we dive into that, of course, per usual, we got to kick things off with some Mile of Music. Music wrapped up, but 360, however many days, it'll be back.
64.
Well, actually, that would be today. Then it would be the end of it again. So it would be 364 minus whatever.
We're not going to argue this point.
Right? Are we? I mean, if we're getting technical about this, someone get out a calculator.
Right.
I am right. You're wrong.
Whatever.
Thanks, Tommy.
So that rotation that we were talking about, enjoy Tommy while he's here today.
So yeah, you can only stay on rotation if you agree with Chris.
I see what's going on here.
I signed it, dude. You signed the paperwork. It was in
the paperwork that had the starting time on it.
You initialed it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So let's throw out some music here. Mile of Music artist Marina City. The songs "Man in the Mirror." They were on a couple of the stages over the weekend. Some great music, just so much great music. Take a listen, and we'll get things rolling here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com.
Monsters are for real. Man in the mirror. It was so hard to see, but I guess you're never happy. Lost in your misery, in your head, you never told me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but the words left scars that I hold. Step on threads to break my back, but my heart will never be whole. 'Cause I'm the one that I should fear. Was a man in the mirror. Monsters are for real. Man in the mirror. It was always you, every time. 'Cause I'm the one that I should fear. Was a man in the mirror. Ask your friends honestly, but they said you're always happy. The time that you were with me, you were with the man of your dreams. I gave you all that I could give, but it's not enough for you, no. Took all that I had, then you just let me go. 'Cause I'm the one that I should fear. Was a man in the mirror.
Some more great music there. Marina City on the stages. Milo Music over the weekend was amazing. Just another little snippet, a little taste, if you will, of the unbelievable stuff that we had the opportunity to check out on the dozens of stages that were available. Whole lot of fun with Milo Music, and there you have it, another one that we'll be playing here each and every morning. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. Welcome again to New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. Milo Music behind us, weather, more of that in front of us. Looks like we got a chance for some well, I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with the rain. We've obviously got enough of that, right? But the storms and stuff, I like storms.
I do too. I love
I'm a
storms.
storms kind of guy.
I sleep 2 thunderstorms every
Oh
night,
my
so I'll probably
gosh.
be sleepy today.
Oh my
Unless I
gosh.
stay down here all day, and then I won't even know what is happening with the weather. So it's an
And
advantage.
and you don't. Yeah, you don't. You can kind of lose.
You're like, is
when
it
you're-
hot? Is it cold? Is it sunny? Is it gloomy?
That all depends on what Carrie has set on the thermostat
Mm.
and the lighting that we have. Some days we can go skiing. Some days, you want to bust out the swimsuit and the kiddie pool because she's got the heat on and it's 95 degrees outside. But
But it's not in here.
yeah. But that's weather-wise, looks like we got a chance for some storms throughout the day today, and then some of those tomorrow could end up being severe. So we could have some severe weather. Tomorrow, the National Weather Service already throwing out stuff saying, hey, the mix is there. The ingredients are present. We could have
It's gonna get sloppy.
stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what we've got lined up. Birthdays and anniversaries. If you're celebrating your birthday today with us, happy birthday. Thank you so much for sharing a few minutes with us here today, whether it's live or the replay. Happy birthday to you. As far as famous people go, my sources tell me that there
None.
are
Today's a
super high
celebrity list.
celebrity birthdays. Of course, there's tons of YouTubers and those types out there, but no big names. So happy birthday. Special days today, national days. It's National Oyster Day, and who doesn't?
ooh.
Who
a
doesn't
good
love an oyster?
Right?
A lot of people.
Do you like oysters, Tommy? No, they're absolutely disgusting.
I like them.
Do you?
I do.
I will try it.
I like
I'm not.
oyster Rockefellers.
I'm not gonna go like
I have no
full
idea what
tilt
that
into
is.
that. That's part of the seafood family that I'm not like a big fan of. So no.
But the rest you're okay with?
Oh yeah,
But
sushi.
oysters though?
No.
Yeah, oysters.
I think they're good.
What's good though?
It's
It's the ketchup and the stuff that you put on it.
ketchup. Well, that's the whole thing. It's like the experience of it.
I don't know, Tom. I feel like when I'm clearing my nasal cavity and I have that swallow and that slimy, I'm like, oh, hey, look at that. Was that a booger or an oyster?
That's disgusting.
Let's just add some lemon and some ketchup and horseradish.
It's definitely
and,
an
or
acquired
cocktail
taste.
sauce.
It's an acquired taste. I've tried it a couple times. If I have the opportunity, lots of different things, I'm not going to go to that one first. That's for sure.
Well, I will say this. I would never order it. So the only time I've ever had oysters is because someone else has ordered it or it was part of like a buffet.
Sure, that's
or,
how I've had it.
I'm not going to be like, hey, let's go have some oysters.
I'm not going to go to an oyster bar and just rock out a whole dozen and a half oysters. No way.
Slurp them down.
Oh,
No.
God. Ugh, I get it. I'm getting that little like that gaggy feeling going on right now. So no, oysters also work like a dog day today.
Aw, Look how cute those dogs
Monday,
are.
just give her.
Do you have a dog, Chris?
I
No,
don't.
he's a cat.
I have a cat.
And your cat's name is
Lynx.
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 Okay, there we go.
Yep, I grew up with. I had dogs growing up, but I just not a spot for a dog at the moment.
Understood.
We,
You know?
we left this weekend and my dogs were so pissed. Kind of like, why did you leave me? They were like depressed.
Well, sure. They need that. They need human interaction.
The weird thing is though, is they know the difference between when we're going to work and when we're leaving. And
they know
just-
they can feel the vibe. They see you packing the car with suitcases,
and they
stuff,
knew they
whatever.
weren't going and they just like laid there
Well,
like
they can read the calendar. They can see things. They're like,
They
all right,
re-
it's the weekend.
They read the
and I know
room.
they're not.
Mom and
going.
dad are leaving. They're going for a siesta.
And also National Underwear Day.
Okay, good.
Thank God we're all in compliance.
Oh yeah, full. No, it's
I'm
not,
not.
it's
No,
not
not.
Commando Monday.
Who wears right? Right, absolutely. Who wears underwear on a
I think
Monday?
there was a pole vaulter that was
That's crazy.
he didn't get the memo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tommy was talking about that before. What happened?
No, he had shorts on. It's just that there was a little part of his body that took the pole down with him. You got to watch it though.
What part?
Ding.
I don't
I don't
have
know what
to,
you're
though.
talking about.
I don't either. You got to watch it. It's pretty
Can
spectacular.
you please explain what you're talking about?
I mean, it was one of the first things you brought up. Right
Oh
away
yeah,
this
I mean
morning.
he's going up over the
You-
pole. He clears the pole, and on the way down, a part of his body,
What
like
part?
it could have been a nipple, it could have been his kneecap, or it could have been between the nipples and the kneecap. Hit the pole and brought the pole down. There it is.
Are
There
you-
it is.
Are you making this up? Or
Oh
I'm not-
my god!
Google's your friend.
Oh my
Mr. Googles.
God.
Just do a search French pole vaulter, and it'll come right up.
I
Okay.
feel like
How do you feel?
that could be a name of a band at Mile of Music.
French
Between the
pole
nipples and kneecaps. Like that's
Oh,
just
Did
the
you
name of
see
the
that
band.
one the band, the Post Sex Nachos?
Uh-oh. What?
There was a band called Post Sex Nachos.
Yep.
We've
We've
played
actually
them.
played a few of
We
their
played
tunes on the show.
on
Yeah.
here.
I didn't
Yeah.
see them.
So, it was just the name they got you, huh?
Mhm.
Like, oh, I've been there. Who hasn't? Who hasn't had some post-sex nachos, right?
Or Pop Tarts. What? What did I say? Did I say something wrong?
It's
We're gonna
just the
start
way you
our,
said
we're gonna
it.
start our own band. We'll
What?
have a post-sex section. You know,
Mhm.
we'll have where it's just whatever you want to.
Like,
Cheeseburger, post-sex cheeseburger, pizza, cold pizza. Oh my
Nelly.
God!
Oh, Nelly.
So,
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Move on. Nothing to see.
good morning. Welcome to it. Who do we have here hanging out with us? The Uges. Mike, top of the morning, buddy.
Pam likes oyster.
Pam likes her Rockefeller.
Rockefellers.
Gross. Let's see. News and events. We should jump into that, shouldn't we?
Shall we?
Let's-
Well, so much news in the Olympics. It was kind of
Of
a
course.
crazy weekend with Olympics. So we had Noah Miles with that photo finish against the Jamaican. That was pretty crazy. Did you
Oh
guys
my
watch
gosh.
that?
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing to watch that happen.
So Noah was pretty, vocal, very confident that he was going to win and that he was going to win the 100 and the 200. And he barely won. So if he would not have leaned in as much as he did when he was crossing the finish line, they had to do a photo finish and boom, he took it.
That's right. It's the torso that goes across the line first because
Not
the
your
Jamaican's
nose.
foot
Right.
went across the line first, but that didn't count. It's
No,
the torso.
It's the torso.
I didn't
Yep.
realize.
Like that's like all about like form and like knowing where you're at. So it was pretty smart. But
Wow.
and then I don't know if you saw him after he like ran the whole track and then he found his mom and kind of
I did
went up-
not see that part.
It
So he went up
was-
to his mom and gave his mom a big
yeah,
hug.
his mom like ran down.
Oh, how
and-
great is that?
Yeah, it was so good.
I felt kind of bad for the Jamaican guy because the Jamaican guy thought he won.
I know.
So he was
I
kind of
felt
doing
bad
his
for
little
him, too.
strut, and then 30 seconds later, it was you didn't.
Yeah.
It was that close, but that's
Hey, you were at the Olympics. Yeah, it's all right. It
Yeah.
happens.
You
You have
still
to put on a
medaled.
good performance.
And then Katie Ledecky,
Oh,
she's like the goat of women's the most decorated women Olympian, right?
she's
Is-
remarkable,
Yeah.
absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the most now.
She's got the most.
Yep.
She's made everybody else look bad.
Does she have more than Simone?
She has more medals than anybody.
Yeah. So.
Anyone. So she's winning by landslides. Like her records are incredible.
10 and a half seconds between first and second place on the last one I saw. It's like, holy cow, you're on the medal stand
Mhm.
getting your medal while everyone else is still in the water finishing up. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. A totally different. It's like everyone else is playing a different sport.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. And then there's Snoop Dogg.
Oh
Martha.
my gosh. If you watch the Olympics for nothing, you need to watch it for him and the way that him and Martha Stewart
It was her birthday yesterday.
could that happy 83 Martha.
Yep.
Could that be any funny? And dressed up in the for the dressage. for the-
Equestrians.
oh my word.
Yep.
That was spectacular.
Did you hear them commentating on it?
Yes.
Where Martha was talking about like what the horses are doing, and Snoop is kind of like leaning into it.
Oh my gosh. And yes, right. You're talking about, you have cars that used to do that. Used to bounce when
Yeah, it was
the
so
whole thing
funny.
is
They're just Someone said, no one told me that Snoop Dogg was going to be the unofficial mascot of the U.S. Olympics. But
And I think it's the runaway hit. I really do. I think Snoop Dogg being a part of that. Well, he's appealing to a completely different audience. I think that's what's fantastic.
Right.
Yep.
From Death Row Records to the Olympics. Who would have thought?
From being on trial for murder, you know,
Right.
to
Murder
doing what
was
he's
the
doing
case
now.
that they gave me.
Yeah, so like no, literally he was on trial for murder at one point. Like literally. So it's
Like,
one of those
literally?
things. Yeah. So continue.
Continue. Tommy, I think that you're kind of the Snoop Dogg of Mile of Music.
Oh, Snoop Dogg behind the scenes, all the behind the scenes action. That was
you were channeling Snoop.
I loved it. I
You
love
were.
being behind the scenes, giving people a little look.
Snoop Dogg of a Mile of Music.
A lot of people. I didn't have my own pin though.
He
I
was
did
like
not
the
have a
unofficial
pin.
mascot of Mile of Music.
It was so much fun. So I'm appreciative to the Mile of Music team for letting me kind of have some liberties, go places I probably wasn't supposed to go, but I was able to do it, and it was fun.
Did you have fun?
But you wore the hat, so you
Oh.
had your hard hat on, so
I
you
had
were
my-
fine.
I had my hard hat on. I had so much fun. A lot of people don't realize the steps that the Mile of Music goes to make sure that those music artists are taken care of.
That was probably my favorite part that you brought, was really knowing and understanding how the artists are treated and the things that they go through. I thought that was super awesome.
I
Unlike
do
the
too.
Olympics, you know, our artists have a place to sleep.
They do.
You know, they have food. We look at some of these Olympians. Did you see the one dude that was complaining about the facilities, and he just decided to sleep out in a park? Like, you know, I'm just gonna go grab my blankets, and he's.
I'm just gonna do transient for the night. Well, and thankfully they didn't put corrugated in the Paper Valley Hotel, so the artists don't have to sleep on corrugated.
Right.
But 2 meals, they get eye care, they get
They get
dental.
taken care of, man. They got a great
Haircuts.
stage to put
Haircuts.
their performance on and put their product out there and showcase their stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
It was really good. Really,
And
really
for
good.
so many artists, for there to be so many of them, it's very cool. Super cool stuff. Looking
Super
forward to
cool,
next year already.
Oh, absolutely.
right?
Mile 12.
Giannis is playing for a medal, so Greece did make it in to the finals. They're seated in a pretty tough bracket, so we'll see how far he actually goes. But at least I'm happy to see him advance. I was happy for him.
Oh, good for Giannis. Good for
Yeah.
Greece.
Good for Greece.
I'm always
Are
happy
they going to
to
end up
see-
playing? I have not. I've honestly not been watching.
I haven't either. I have no idea who are they playing against. Do we have any idea?
I know they're in with Spain and Canada, and Canada they are going to give US a run for their money, because a lot of the NBA players
Sure.
are, that play in our league are going, they're from Canada, so they go up there and play. So, the teams are, it's
Well, the NBA is very, very multicultural. So there's guys from all over the world.
and I think this Olympics kind of proved that, because when the Dream Team came in and took over the Olympics, they weren't really running the other countries like they were now. So
Correct.
people are going back and playing for their countries. So
Serbia never came up on the radar.
No.
Serbia,
To be close to whipping them, and
Right. And
they
here-
did. They
here they
lost
are.
by a point, for God's sakes.
Right.
Serbia,
Serbia,
Who
really?
would have thought?
Right.
right?
But
But that just goes to show you how sports have evolved, and going into the Olympics is kind of a little bit of a game changer. So EAA. So do you know that when everything's all said and done, all the food that they have left over at the EAA that they didn't serve to, in their concession stands and stuff, they actually donate that to local food pantries.
That is amazing.
Isn't that good?
Holy cow. That has to be a lot.
8,000 pounds of food they donated.
Oh, that's a lot of
Wow,
food.
4 tons.
But they said the
God.
food pantries are in such need that that's probably good for just a couple days, because
That's remarkable. That's a remarkable statistic. And thank you, EAA, and thank you to those vendors to donate all that food. That's fantastic.
right.
Yeah.
Right. We had family night this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Packer Family Night.
Yeah, I
Which
guess Jordan
was-
Love put on a show. So
Oh, I'm sure
I
you did.
guess he.
There were lots of shows put on.
Yeah.
Did you see the little kid that caught 3 passes pumps?
I
Punts?
saw that.
No.
Take a look at this. Check this out.
There we go.
Got that one.
That
These
guy
young
just rock it
fellas
out.
are-
They're coming
That
on.
is
Pull that bad boy
Coming on
right in.
strong.
That's
I love
good
the part where he
coaching,
gets
Rob.
mobbed
Right
at the
there.
end.
They're getting good coaching.
I mean, NFL players can't do this.
Okay,
This
he
is a
knows-
challenge amongst NFL players. Watch
Look at
this.
him. He's got the gloves. He's got the whole thing. He's ready to
Here
rock
comes
with
the-
her.
Wearing
And
it.
he's got a hold of all the balls, too.
Oh,
Now
good
watch him
for
get
him.
mobbed.
Holy
Now watch him
cow.
get mobbed. This is awesome.
Oh,
Can you imagine
for
being
him.
that kid?
Good for him. He'll have that story to tell for a long, long
Yeah.
time.
Oh my God, is that
Trust me,
Tommy
no matter
Clifford
what
number
he does,
6?
the rest of sports life.
It's definitely one of those core memories that he is
Oh.
never,
Absolutely.
ever
Absolutely.
gonna forget.
And that
Remember?
kid's going to have
That was
surgery
like-
to have his grin removed.
That
Mhm.
was like his best day ever.
Oh, best life.
Literally.
Good for him.
Can you imagine looking up and seeing the entire team? The Packers are running at me right now. Here's Jordan Love about to tackle me and give me love. That is
Outstanding.
Awesome.
I wonder what the kid was actually saying. Like I wish he was mic'd up.
Freaking out.
That would
Holy
be awesome.
freaking out. Just congratulations to
Yeah.
him.
Did you
Super
guys
fun
hear?
stuff.
Did you guys hear about the rumor with Jennifer Aniston? Have you heard about this at all?
No.
Negative.
There are wild rumors going around that she had an affair with
Hmm.
Barack Obama.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Really?
Yeah, it's like at the top of pop culture news.
Stop it.
Yeah, and
Stop it.
I
Hold
was
it.
I was doing some prep, and I'm like,
Oh.
no, that can't be. Oh wow, there really are rumors out there that there was that Jennifer Aniston
Had a
and
little tryst with President Obama?
he has to come from somewhere, right? Like
Wow.
I don't know.
That's
I
crazy.
had no idea.
Well, yeah.
Tommy, you're starting rumors.
No, negative. Negatory. I am not a rumor mill.
All right.
Justin Timberlake had his hearing. He attended his DWI hearing, and the dude lost his license.
Wah, wah. Okay, so now he has to pay someone to chauffeur him around.
Like you
Well-
didn't already have that.
But here's the
He
thing.
already had that.
Well, here's the thing, though. Isn't it good to see celebrities treated like normal people would?
Well, yeah. I
when they
mean,
do
he
something
got what he
wrong?
deserved.
Yeah.
He shouldn't drink and drive. That's all there is to it.
Right.
But for him, though, it's not a big inconvenience.
No.
You know? There's
but that
no
doesn't make-
inconvenience. The money part, the driving part, none of it is a big inconvenience.
I know, but you shouldn't treat them any. I mean, so you're
Correct.
thinking it should be. Do you think that the punishment should be more because it,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, all right, well, so now you get this. And in addition to that, you need to put on a little concert where you raise some money.
Oh,
You know, little
concert,
45-minute
JT.
show, raise some funds. That should be
Should
part
they
of
do
it.
that for every celebrity that does something wrong? Like you're arrested and you have to do this.
and you got to do a show. Gotta put on-
Situational. If I'm the judge, I'm weighing all of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Chris
you know
Carson's
what? You got the
interesting.
ability
He's
to
going,
do
Chris
this?
Carson's going to the mat with this stuff. You're going full tilt.
Full tilt.
Because it's not putting them out. It's not it's a minor hiccup in their world.
You can either put on a show or you can recreate your Saturday Night Live box skit.
There you
You
go.
pick.
What is it? What's that called?
I'm not sure.
What is it?
Yeah. Oh,
What's
it's
that
dick in a
song?
box.
What is it?
Dick in a box.
Oh.
Or wiener in a box.
Uh-huh.
Penis in a box. One of
Schwantz.
those.
The French pole vaulter in a box.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I have some dating news.
Oh,
you might
dating
wanna
news. Who's
list up
dating?
here,
Are you
Chris.
dating?
Not
I'm
about
not
me.
dating.
Yeah.
Not about
I'm-
me.
So-
My
Not
dating
in
life's
this.
over.
So listen to this. A girl broke up with her boyfriend because she created a relationship with ChatGPT. She literally created a boyfriend, virtual boyfriend, and said he's more emotionally
There's other issues going on there then.
more
There's something
emotionally available. But it's a trend that's happening, and there are actually apps out there now that are allowing you to go in and you tell a bunch of stuff about yourself, and then they take you through this process of what you find attractive in the person that you're looking for, and they will
Hmm.
create photos, they create videos, and they start having conversations with one another. Is that the future of our world? Isn't that crazy to think about that?
For some, yeah. Absolutely.
are some people who
100%.
really like that type of thing. That's not my hustle. That's not my jam. I remember there's like an HBO series about people who were like in love with like
Well, there was a show with Joaquin Phoenix called Her, and
Who?
yes.
Her
Joaquin.
Joaquin. I always say his name wrong.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Joaquin. Like he's
Okay.
walking. Like walking.
Joaquin.
Walking.
Joaquin.
Yeah.
Are
Walking,
you
walking,
running or are
walking.
you walking? I will never say it wrong now because I'm always gonna think
My
of
God.
walking.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, he falls in love with his AI system.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just weird.
Very
It's just
weird.
weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And this is how the
And-
world ended.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those where if it's, you're just looking for someone to agree with you, tell you that your hair looks nice, say
Yes,
good morning
dear.
to you.
Yes, dear.
Say good morning.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If all else fails,
Companionship.
I can turn to Chat GPT.
Chat GPT. Yeah, she calls him Rio. So
Rio?
yeah, Rio.
Her-
I have one final story for this morning.
Yeah.
A couple from Oklahoma was scuba diving. Did you hear about this?
No.
Listen to this. Couple from Oklahoma was scuba diving, and his wife lost hold of the rope that they are holding on to go back to the boat, and she started drifting out. And so he went to go get her, and the boat took off without them.
No.
Yes, they were
Oops.
stuck in the water for 40 hours and had to go through a storm before the Coast Guard came and rescued them.
Oh my gosh, that gives me the. Were they in the ocean?
Mhm.
Is that where they were?
Yeah.
No, no thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, almost 40 hours they were out there.
No, I want nothing to do with the ocean.
No,
40
that is exactly.
hours.
Place.
Why did the boat take off?
Well, how are they not saying like, okay, we have 10 scuba divers, now we only have 8 or whatever,
Right.
whatever that was. Like, why did they leave?
Not good.
Oh,
That's
it
not
wasn't
good.
just them on the boat.
No,
It
it
was
was like a group.
Oh,
Yeah,
took
I mean,
off.
because they were holding, because they had to hold on to the rope, to go to get
Or
back.
did they
to the
not
boat.
think? Did they not take a good roll call? But
That's
that doesn't
exact-
make
It
it.
has to be. I would be pissed.
I would be too.
Yeah.
40 hours in
really?
the
40
You'd
hours.
be pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death, like knocking on the door, just waiting for a freaking whale or shark to come and eat you in one swoop.
You
Ugh.
would think
It's
like
terrifying.
like a safety
Terrifying.
issue though for whoever's operating this
terrible,
boat.
terrible,
Someone,
terrible.
How do you not do a roll call? Or how do they
Glad
not
that they're
realize
alive.
that? Oh, there's extra people here.
I'm sensing a movie coming up.
I think we've
because
all
that
been-
is a horrible, horrible experience.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But we've all been on vacation. We've all gone on the excursion, that extra little something where you're questioning the qualifications of the people running it. Like, are you sure we should be doing this? You've done this before, right?
I have.
You know what you're talking about, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Clearly not the case in this one.
But this
Whoa.
is like 101 stuff, I would think.
I mean, they were scuba diving a long way offshore. I mean, that's wow.
Yeah, no good. I have nothing. I have no wants, needs, ambitions, nothing
No.
like that when it comes to the ocean.
No
That's
bueno. No
a scary,
bueno.
scary place.
No bueno.
I've swam in the ocean. That's as far as I want to go.
I tiptoed into it. I didn't even go out very far.
Oh, I like being in the ocean.
No.
When we were in Mexico one time and Derek got sucked into the rip current and the lifeguard had to go rescue him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, that little-
See, reason number 6,225 why we're not going the ocean.
Exactly. Riptides.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like
Riptides and whales.
Cal Riptide.
Ah,
Oh,
I'm
I
out.
love-
Joking.
I love
I'm
whales.
out.
I was scuba diving or snorkeling in Hawaii once, and a big giant sea turtle swam right over the top of me, and I have the most fantastic pictures of it. I could see it coming right at me too, and I just
Wow.
kept taking pictures, and it's getting closer, and then it like came right over the top. It was amazing.
That is cool.
Where are these pictures? We need to see these. That
Oh,
would be super cool.
I'll grab them. I have them on my
I
phone.
want to see sea turtle
I
pictures.
would love to see sea turtles.
Sea
pictures.
turtles.
I like
You
sea
want to
turtles.
see turtles?
Didn't but folks, he'll be here all week. Try the veal.
We'll be here all week.
I know.
All right, I have some events.
Sure.
Should I talk about some events?
You should.
Yes, we
I
got good
should.
events. I got a good event when we're done.
You got
I
a good
one.
event.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is National Night Out.
Yes, it is.
What does that mean?
Do you
Good
know what that-
times.
Yeah, National Night Out is.
Have you?
It's-
You've not been a part of this yet? The National Night Out
What does
It's
that mean?
actually
I go
very
out at
cool.
night lots of times. Dinner.
encourages everybody to get out of the house and go hang out with your neighbors. Get
Oh.
together, fire up the grill, and have
Oh.
some fun.
Oh,
And it's really it's a collaboration, is that the right word, between the police and the communities. So
Fire
they
department.
and they're going out
love
into
that.
the
Great
into the
idea.
community, and it's a national thing. So there's several communities that are taking place and taking part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go out and find some local things that are happening. And for people that want to know more about it, they can go to NLO National Night or NNO National Night Out, and you can actually sign up for next year and host a special event. So if you
How fun
wanted
is
to do
that?
something in your neighborhood
like a
or
block party, but at night.
right,
Yeah.
And it's a collaboration for those
How fun is
evenings.
that?
So, like, if you take a look at the screen right now, I've got it up there. If you can pull it up there. Go Valley Kids, great website, great website. I like to share a lot of their stuff from. They do a really good job of sharing what's going on. But you can see Hortonville, Neenah, Fox Crossing, Greenville, Amro. There's just about everybody's got something that's going on somewhere, and it's super cool. And it is really a whole lot of fun. It was actually something I stumbled on 2 years ago. I went out for a bike ride, and I was going through Appleton, and there were all these fire trucks, and they were all lit up. And I was being a nosy Nelly.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, what's happening over here? Come to find out, it's a thing. The whole street is shut down. Like, there's one house in the neighborhood's in charge of the grill, so they're over there cooking up the food and whatever. And then there's another house that's got all the coolers with the water, and it's just the neighbors on that street that are.
That's
anybody
cool.
can stop in, but they started it. And then you go down a few blocks, and then there's another neighborhood that's doing it where they shut down the neighborhood. Everybody puts their chairs right in the middle of the road and just gets together and hangs out. It's super chill.
We need more togetherness. This sounds like something that needs to
It's all
happen
about
more
that.
often than once a year.
Yep. That's happening tomorrow night.
You know, I mean,
yeah,
it
there's lots.
certainly can, but it's cool that it's correlation across the
Right.
nation.
Let's
So
go
it's,
up here.
it's happening everywhere. Are we? Is this what we're doing?
This is what we're doing.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I like it.
I can't see, so
Carrie.
I got when my windshield's not up. When my windshield's up, I can't see.
Oh, Tommy, I'm so glad you're here. You make the day better.
What other events we got going on?
We have a night market that's happening at Titletown. Does that sound like
Ooh.
fun?
That does sound fun. That's turning into such a fun little district.
I know.
Fun little area
I know. They
where
definitely
you
have.
can charge $100 for parking.
Yeah, they charge $100 for parking to go buy some artisan crafts, right? And but no, it's a very much a cool thing that's happening down at Titletown. There's stuff happening all the time down there, but we have this night market thing. I think is just kind of a cool vibe because it's in the shadows of Lambeau at night.
Absolutely.
You still just kind of have that vibe that's happening down there.
Yep.
And so that's pretty fun. We have the big crossroads Crossroads 41.
That's right. Isn't like Rockfest revisited or Country
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah,
USA
so
revisited?
it's Country USA and Rock USA together.
Yeah.
Put together into one big show. Yeah. So
I have
you
a
got
couple.
little
I have a
mixed
couple
bag.
things about this. So
Uh-oh.
I was doing some. I went out to go do some research on it,
Yep.
and
Research.
well, I
It's
was.
pricey as hell. I mean,
It's
this
expensive.
isn't going to be you don't just spur of the moment. That's for sure.
Well,
No.
none of them were cheap. None of
No,
those events were
it's about
cheap.
$150.
But when you go online and they offer financing, you know it's expensive.
it's expensive. Well, they do have like VIP packages, but
Yep.
I think it's funny that they have it's Crossroads 41, and they had to put in parentheses pronounced Crossroads because I think people were calling it X Roads
Mhm.
because from a marketing professional, if you have to explain it,
That's not good. That's
is
not,
it
that doesn't-
that good? The other thing
Yep.
that I had a problem with is that I went out to go and see what the lineups were because they tell you the headliners,
But they don't give you the schedule.
they have no schedule. When you click on the link,
You have no idea which day Journey's going, so you just have to kind of go all the days. When's Journey playing? I don't know. You have a choice: 8, 9, or 10.
Well,
That's it.
when you go out to their Google page to take you to the event, they take you to where the ticket sales are. They don't even tell you who's playing.
No, they don't. And you can't buy it just for one day. You have to buy the whole
You
weekend.
have to buy the whole weekend. So
You two seem very upset about this.
Well, I'm just talking about client experience with it. And I think
Well, and
that
people have real bad short-term memories because Rock USA was selling tickets 2 weeks before they canceled before COVID.
Oh,
and so
well,
that was,
yeah.
and they didn't offer refunds.
because I think
yeah, I
they
don't-
still
I
had to
don't know.
pay the.
Oh, I know they have to pay the
Artists.
band. I got the whole thing. I mean,
Well, that's
yes,
why it no longer
but they,
exists.
That's why they're not here anymore.
Oh, yeah,
That's why that was the structure. We need this year to pay for. We need the money that's coming in this year to pay for everything, and they never got ahead.
I
So they were able
want
to do
that. I want that to be successful because I think it's a great.
sure, it's a
um,
beautiful venue.
It's a great location, and Country USA was such a staple in our area. And I think the first year running the festival, the people that are doing it, I definitely want to give them support and and stuff. But I think it's like people have got to know. You've got to have that client experience when you're coming through.
Well,
that.
we'll have to bring our marketing expertise to them. Give them a call and say, hey, we need to have a sit down with you guys, like what you're doing. But here are a few thoughts.
Here's what's up.
I mean, they
few
got to
ideas.
sell a lot of tickets to afford that lineup. I mean, the production alone, I bet you is $500,000 just to have the lights and the sound and a whole 9 yards. I mean, that's
It's
big,
a healthy chunk of change. It is nowhere near the money that was spent when it used to be just Country USA and Rock USA.
Oh, I'm
There's
sure.
nowhere near
right.
the talent. There's not going to be.
Is there anything else that goes on in that area other than this festival?
No,
during that time
Ford
at,
Field,
at the festival.
Yeah.
Ford Field's
those
empty
grounds.
except for that.
Is it even Ford Field anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't
I
either.
doubt it.
I'd probably not.
Hopefully, the rain will stay away, though. That's always been the one of those.
Oh,
The
then it
biggest
turns into
issues
a
of
mud
rain.
bog because
The
everyone,
mud-
horrible. You're camping and stuff. No
Yeah.
thanks.
I
No
did
thanks.
notice over the summer, though, and early spring, that they were laying out a lot of drain tile, which is something I feel like
Yeah,
they've
I
done
saw
that
that
every
too.
year, and eventually, sooner than later, they're going to get enough drain tile in there so that the water's always running away and it doesn't sit and pool up and create these massive mud holes. Which, at the end of the night, after drinking all day long, you've got people that want to go play in them.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I can't think
Slip
of anything
slides.
worse. Anything worse.
Then playing in the mud?
Horrible.
Really?
what?
Because there's no showers. So you got that takes a whole camping thing. I'm not a big
Mhm.
camper.
Well,
when I
they
don't
have showers. They got the showers in there. You can pay for them. You get the little.
It's called a
tokens that you
mud
get.
bath.
You got like the trailers, the semi trailers that are set up with showers in them. So there's opportunities to get clean,
Ugh.
but hopefully that's all taken care of, and hopefully weather will just cooperate. And
Probably
they
not.
won't get a ton of rain, but yeah, it's
Probably gonna
just
be
like
wet.
one of those things. Oh, that weekend's here. Let's rain every
Let's
day.
rain. Yeah, let's
And not just
pour.
spank-
Thankfully,
let's
Mild Music
dump.
was
Well, yeah,
dry,
it was
pretty
gonna
dry,
dump
except for
for.
Thursday. I mean, Thursday got a gully washer, but after that, it was
It was nice.
nice and dry. So
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Did you know there's a special event happening at the Appleton Paper Valley that's bringing Paris to Appleton?
Paris,
Paris,
Paris
Paris
who?
Hilton?
Paris, the city.
Oh,
No, tell us. I didn't
do
know.
tell.
It's the National Button Society.
National Button Society.
Yes, they have a 2-day event at the Appleton Paper Valley of buttons around the world, and it's a Paris theme.
I had no idea.
Well,
there's
it's
a
being
Button
held
Society.
here in Appleton, Wisconsin. I know,
Economic impact.
right? But
Booyah.
honestly,
What? Buttons?
buttons
Like buttons that we
Like-
wear
like
with
like I'm going to.
I
button
love
my
mom button.
No, like I'm going to button my shirt.
Oh, those buttons.
Like button
like
buttons.
buttons.
Yeah. Like
To keep your
like
shirt
Tommy,
together?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Like yeah.
I mean, I guess
National-
you have to make them and they got to sell them. They got to buy them.
The National Button Society.
Wow.
I
I had no idea.
you liar.
There's going to be button enthusiasts from all
Founder,
over the world.
president.
Do you want
CEO
behind the
of
scenes?
button. I do.
Buttons.
I do.
I'm behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
Here. Me and Martha Stewart are going to be behind
Come
the
on,
scenes.
Tommy. It is backstage at Button Fest.
Button Fest. So tons of stuff happening. We've got farmers markets, live music everywhere. One other event that I want to point out is, and I'm probably gonna murder this, but is it the Grignon Mansion in Kaukauna? Is that how you pronounce
Oh,
it?
No, never heard of that.
They are having a big car show there this weekend, and I guess it's like different classes and stuff. It's a pretty big car show, and all the money goes to support that, and 50-50 raffles and horse-drawn wagon rides. So
much fun is that?
DJs, there's a Jordan Love helmet that's autographed that's going to be auctioned off, which is probably enough just to bring some people there just to try to win that. So
For sure.
so it's going to be kind of a cool event,
I don't
but
know what I would do with a Jordan Love helmet if I won it. What would you do with it?
display it
Display it where?
in with all
What?
the
On your
Packer
kitchen
stuff.
table?
Who are you? What are you talking about?
Where would you put it? You got to have a special spot.
Don't
now.
you have
Yes, you
Trophy
create
room?
a special spot.
Don't you have a trophy room?
No.
Yeah, it's where all of his buttons are. He's got
A
his
trophy
his
room?
button plaques.
Trophy room.
No. I mean, I have my Olympic trophies and stuff I put
Do you
up.
collect anything? Are you a collector of
Dust?
stuff?
Spores, molds, and fungus. No, I don't collect anything.
What
Actually, my wife would probably disagree. Well, you collect all this crap. You have a
Yeah,
CD collection.
Let's ask her what he actually
Yeah,
collects.
let's
Right. Okay. Get Becky on the horn here. Get her on the horn. Where are you, Becky?
on
Get
the horn. Who says that?
Tom.
Let's get her on the horn.
Haven't you ever heard that on the phone's called the horn? Get her on the horn. Get that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nobody talks like that anymore,
Oh,
Tommy.
jeez.
No, Tommy does.
I was laughing watching the Olympics because some of the Olympians are walking up with their Olympic tattoos.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm just going to go get one. And then people will be like, oh, were you Olympian? I'm like, yeah. And when they say what sport, I'm going to be like, guess.
Table tennis,
Table tennis.
math.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But events, if you want more things to do, go check out newlivingnow.com, our events page. We have you linked up to connect you to everything that's happening here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Can I bring up one event?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, buddy.
Rock the Dock up in De Peers this weekend.
Oh, very nice.
Yep, Saturday. So
What's
if you're
that?
looking for something, it's a free event up in De Pere put on by Compassion Home Healthcare. I sit on the board of directors of that one.
Oh,
And
fabulous.
it's just an event. There's 3 stages. There's they got like a robotics team performing. They've got basically it's bands and liquid refreshment. Come up there. It's all it's a
How are you going to be there and at the National Button Society?
aha.
Mhm.
Very, very good. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna sneak out. I'll come back behind the
The
scenes.
button group will have a.
I didn't
have
get
a
behind the
tent.
scenes at the Paper Valley very much. I don't have too much of an in there. But hopefully when Martha Stewart gets here, things will change. She shows up later
It's
today.
gonna change.
Mark-
Yeah,
Martha's
she's gonna
coming?
scope the grounds and everything.
Mhm.
Actually, she's busy with Snoop in Paris. They're having their best life over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Doing great things.
Thank you. New Living Now and New Living Mornings. What's happening right now? Thank you so much for sharing part of your morning with us. If it's live now or if you're catching that replay, do appreciate it. Let us know that you were here. Go ahead and like or
Did you say
comment.
let us?
lettuce, just like,
Like-
lettuce.
like lettuce?
Tomato us no.
Yeah. Good Lord. So you do not like the bonfires. So can you believe that? She doesn't like bonfires.
I bet you
The
don't
smell.
either.
I
They're
don't
not your
like-
favorite, are they?
No, because then I have to take a shower afterwards because then I smell like bonfire.
Yeah, but you're not opposed to it.
No,
You're
I'm
not
not
opposed
opposed
to
to a
it.
good,
Yeah,
you know,
she doesn't wanna
roasting
do it.
somebody.
But you need a bonfire for the s'mores.
No, you don't. I was at a wedding this weekend and they had a
Sterno.
s'more.
You
They
need a
had-
bonfire.
They had a table. They had a fire table set up with little cooking
Yeah.
things, and
yeah.
there was no fire.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Great,
No
great
bonfire.
story. All right. Take a look at the pictures. Take a look at the pictures.
Shut
S'mores.
On a
S'mores
brownie?
options.
Is that on a brownie?
S'mores options.
Wow.
We're just going to show pictures and just looking at the picture, which one would be your favorite? So there's a little s'mores brownie action.
Ooh, look at that
Ooh.
cookie crust. Ooh, there's layers of
Hard to
flavor
get
there.
past that one, right?
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Tell me
man.
I could swim in that thing right there. And you get a pie, a s'mores pie. Like
Mm.
6 different s'mores options here. Yeah. Then there's this one. None of these done on the bonfire. All
No,
of these done
no,
in
they're
your oven. Yep. That
Mm.
one.
Okay.
Or no bake at all, which is like that. Like, come on. That
Or you could just eat the Hershey bar and the graham cracker by itself. Just
that's sounds
a little drizzle.
I mean it's fine. Yeah. But not the same.
What is that? What does
I
that
don't know,
mean?
just
Those are
little click.
s'mores cookies right there. So of those, which one would you?
First one.
Oh, first one, full tilt.
Yeah.
Little brownie action.
With a big glass of milk.
That one right
like
there.
a cold.
No.
Because you got to cut it back because it's probably going to be so chocolatey. You got to have the milk to cut the thing back.
The whipped cream one. That one right there with the marsh. Oh,
You go full tilt,
God.
face first.
I'm
in that.
all about that.
Full
yeah.
tilt. Get it on the horn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, the SS Macatania pulled in. Do you see that? There she is. Carrie's going
Do
full
that
tilt
again.
on me.
Do that horn
my
again.
God.
Mhm.
We'll record that. I'll get like a
Mhm.
button over here whenever we need that. Just
And-
Tommy. So
Mhm. We can get that on the stream deck.
yes, we'll work towards
What's
that.
a stream deck?
Oh,
It's our
just
new
wait.
tool.
I know. I'm excited to see
Yeah,
it.
it's our new tool.
Mhm.
We're always advancing and
Well, he's our
growing
new
and-
tool.
Oh, hello.
Well, yeah, of course. Look at the guy for God's sakes.
Why are you guys? What?
Wait.
Why are you guys picking on me?
Tommy? Because there's nobody else. All right, that's part of the gig. Again, fine print on the contract when you signed it.
When you sign up, you will be picked on, ridiculed, mocked, humiliated.
The U.S. Makatini. USS
Macatani's gonna
Makatini.
show up. Mhm. Okay. Carrie over here is going to soil herself. Wet mop aisle 5. Wet mop aisle 5.
You're so horny or corny.
What?
What did you just say?
Wow.
What did she
And on
just
that
say?
note,
Oh my God.
Wow.
Where did that come
Hello.
from?
Hello. Is this thing on?
Dude, you know how many promos and stuff we're gonna make about this now? This is fantastic. I
Oh,
can't wait.
This turned into
We gotta let Becky know right away. All right, you're gonna see some stuff and here's some things.
This is a train wreck in a tunnel.
This is what's going on.
Oh
my
my
God.
You know,
Can we just go ahead and get her
She's
off
hyperventilating.
screen?
Someone needs to
Look
get
at
her a
my
paper
chest.
bag. She's a
Look at she's blood. Look at her chest.
She needs to
turning
get a paper
red.
bag so she
Oh
can.
my
I
God.
actually didn't mean to say that. I
Oh
meant to say corny. I said corny.
no, we were there. We remember 40
Oh,
seconds
well.
ago what you said.
All righty then.
God's
Alrighty then.
sakes.
Alrighty then. This isn't gonna end well at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta stop making those noises.
Okay.
Oh my God, dude, she's gonna have a. We got to get out of here. We got to shut her down.
She's
before
got a
something
she's got a
happens.
corner. She's gonna tweak out here.
You know, the
Hold on, I'm gonna call
FCC has
911.
nothing to do
Call
with what we're
911.
going on right now, but something's gonna happen. We're gonna get in trouble. She's gonna, yeah.
The FCC won't
Good
let me be.
God.
Or let me be.
All right, well that's it.
FCC.
We're getting the rock out of here now before something else happens. We need to shut this down. You cats got anything else, Tommy?
Nothing.
We're not gonna ask her.
Nothing.
Tommy, do you got anything else?
I got nothing. This is
Kill her microphone. She is done. All right. Hey, thanks for spending some time with us here this morning. Again, we'll be back on Wednesday. Don't forget tomorrow at 2:00. Tommy's got a little ditty for us.
I got a little ditty about Jack and Diane. It's
That's
coming.
right.
That's gonna be
Tech
great.
Talk Tuesdays, and then coming up on Thursday, the Love Doctor. She will be stopping by and dropping off some nuggets of knowledge for us. So we've got things going on throughout the week. We'd love to have you join us all week long. Let us know if there's something that you want us to talk about or something that you want to share. And as far as the conversations go, when
Yes.
not
What?
Carrie's conversation, so
It's quiet.
just stand
Peace and
our-
quiet. I'll be peace. I'll be quiet.
Have yourself a darn fine Monday. Thank you so much again for making newlivingnow.com a part of your day and our little show here with New Living Mornings. Be good, and we'll chat, Rose.